Hello, beautiful people. I am back. If you hear the train out there, just ignore it. I would be trying to make a video when the train's going by. Well, it's been a rough past few weeks. But you know what? It's a growing experience for me. It gives me a chance to reflect instead of deflect. I had, now, my little girl, my cattle dog. She's a service dog too. So when she's not herding cattle and mules and wild horses, she will work as a service dog for my husband. And I've been working with her for a while now. But I had taken her with me last month. My brother had a screw stuck in one of his tires, so we had to go get a new tire. And I knew over there at Discount Tires it was going to take a while, but I was not expecting 2.5 hours. Well, we went ahead and we got that done. But while we were there, she was so good. So good. I told my brother, I said, afterwards, we're going to stop by PetSmart and get one of those boxes of milk bones for her. She just loves her milk bones. Loves them. Well, she had turned around and hang on for a second. Let me put up the windows. There's people walking by, and I don't want them to hear my conversation. I don't care if they want to watch my video, but the conversation itself, I get a little self-conscious. But, this lady was in there with her little Lhasa Apso, Maltese, whatever it was. Her dog was not a service dog. It was not a therapy dog. It was just her companion to take with her. That's fine. But your dog had no darn manners. My dog goes in there. She's got her service dog vest on. One side of the vest says service dog. The other side says do not pet. And the do not pet is not for anybody else but for her. Because if you go up and pet her, then she's being distracted from her job. And her job is to be in one with my husband at the time. So that way she can detect his seizures or his strokes. Well, this little dog was neither one. He was service dog, therapy dog, just a companion dog. And they're just a barking and a yapping and trying to go after my cattle dog, my service dog. Honey, your dog has no manners. I didn't say a word. Ooh, I was ticked off. Because clearly you can see that my dog has a service dog going in there with the best manners, not barking at anybody, not anything. She is one with me. She is in tune with my energy, my high vibrational level, and she's doing what she's supposed to do. And the only reason why I brought her, it give me time up in public to work with her, to get her, sit, stay there, don't move, the whole 9 yards. Well, I'm just ticked off that this lady brought her dog with her. Because us legitimate people that have service dogs, you, ma'am, are ruining it for everybody. My dog has manners. Your dog does not. And then when I'm at the grocery store today, H-E-B, a lot of people like to call it Heb Groceries. No, H-E-B. It's initials for the people that started the grocery chain. Okay, it's not Heb Groceries, people. It's HEB Groceries. Well, I wouldn't be dang if I ran into that same lady up inside HEB with her companion dog. That's all right. I mean, that's fine to have a companion dog. You know, I would love to have a companion dog that I would leave at home while I go shopping. But because I had to take my service dog in this morning to give her her second dose of her rattlesnake shot, and plus I had my husband with me this morning, his anxiety started to go through the roof a little bit. He's been having some issues, but you know what? Who doesn't? So, this dog is in there barking and fussing at my service dog. You know how bad I wanted to say something to her? I didn't. Store in the parking lot is loaded down with security cameras. Each and every angle would have shown how ill-trained her little companion dog was compared to my service dog. If you're going to bring your companion dog with you anywhere, make sure it is well trained. Not one time does my service dog sit there bark, 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 bark at anybody for anything. When that vest goes on her, she knows that she has a job. Being in tune with my husband, or with me. You know, I don't have medical problems, but my husband does. People, please do not bring your companion dogs out there in public, or your so-called service dogs. You know darn well they ain't service dogs. Now, at least with my service dog, she will alert me if my husband is fixing to have she'll give us a few minutes notice when my husband's fixing to have a stroke or a seizure. Usually that will give him enough time to sit down. Sometimes it just happens too fast where it happens and she can't give him heads up that you need to take a seat. But bless her little heart, she'll be up there trying to kiss him all over his face like her kisses will make his boo-boos better. So, you know, and I got to take her with us this afternoon because my husband has a doctor's appointment this afternoon. So if you see me out there in public, or my husband in public, do not pet a service dog. Don't do it. Please do not pet a service dog. They are working dogs, and they have to work. Just like my service dog, she has to be in tune with my husband whenever he's out in public with her. She has to alert him. How can she alert him when she's feeding off of somebody else's energy that's up there petting her? Then she's not paying attention to my husband's energy. And that's all it is, energy. And she has to be in tune with my husband's energy to alert him that he's fixing to have a seizure or a stroke. Do not pet service dogs. And please have this discussion with your children, not to run up on strange dogs. Period. Service dog or not. I had that problem up there at PetSmart a few weeks ago. Same day we went to go get her the box of milk bones. Here comes this little girl around the corner. Mommy, look a dog. And she started walking over there. I was like, oh, no, honey. Do not pet my dog. Don't. And then her mom, called her back up over there by her side. Just have this discussion with your children, grandchildren. Do not pet strange dogs, especially ones with a service dog vest on. Don't do it. Please don't. My husband, he could be having a PTSD moment, and he may need 100% of the service dog's attention. He could be fixing to have a seizure, and there your energy is petting my service dog, and then she's not paying attention to my husband's energy. Please, people, don't pet anybody else's dog. Don't. Especially a service dog. Y'all come back now, you hear?